My name's Aaron. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? I'm fantastic. I'm doing really well. Today I'm viewing Gentleman Givenchy Privée. I'm probably murdering it. It's very English. It's available in 50 and 100ml. 100ml is £86. The notes are Bergamot Essence, Italy. That should be Italian Bergamot Essence. Whiskey Absolute, Scotland. That should be Scottish Whiskey Absolute. The heart notes are chestnut, orris, concrete, Italy and China. Benzoin, Siam, resinoid, Laos. This is all over the place. This is not written by, I think this has been translated very poorly. The base notes are cedarwood essence, Virginia. And vetiver essence, Haiti. So that was a bit all over the place. Do we have our bottles of Givenchy Gentleman Privée? Are we engaged with a high self? Let's get testing. So first thing, I love that on the back. Oh, I love recurring numbers and things which look like they can go into each other and all of that. I love it. So that I really love. Very nice. Very nice bottle. Even though I'm dyslexic, things sound right and things sound wrong. And that sounded a little bit discombobulated. This is very clever perfumery. This is like instantly likable perfumery. It reminds me of the Dior Homme Intense. There's that thing, there's a similarity to it, but it smells different enough. Radiant, clean. There's like a hazelnut finish, which I quite like in it actually. Absolutely icy super, hedione, vanilla, ethyl vanillin, beta ionone, alpha ionone. And I said to you before, the ionones are a very important part of Oriental perfumery. They can create lots of different accords, violet accords. They can also create iris accords. This is great. This smells like buttery. There's like a buttery smoothness to it. I quite like iris now. I mean, that's, you know, if you've watched this journey with me, you see in the beginning, I really didn't like iris, to be honest with you. I don't like irisy when it smells petrol-y, if you know what I mean. So sometimes they use some of the, I would call them Oriental-like woods, which are Caphalis, Luxolone, all this sort of stuff. They can smell petrol-y. I don't really like that when it smells petrol-y. I like it when it smells like this, sweet, buttery iris. I think it's beautiful. This is sort of like delightful sweetness to it. Cedar, patchouli, mandarin, lemon. This is beautifully put together. Sweetness. This is, you can tell there's a very skilled perfumer dealing with this. This smells finished, complete. The radiance is particularly gorgeous. This has the powderiness to it, and when iris goes very powdery, I think it smells of baby powder. We had a nice customer in the shop. We were talking lots about iris, and he loves baby powder. So that sort of baby powder iris thing, without the wood, the hard wood on top, and the cedar wood and the patchouli, all of that stuff, I think it'd be a little bit unpalatable. But this has been handled and with lots of skill, long development time. And there's like a hazelnutty thing, and I keep going on about, and that's sort of like the vanilla, the coumarin, and the woods give that sort of like woody, hazelnutty thing. Radiant, clean, very cedary, woody, not musk heavy. Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't need. A little bit of clean white musk to give support and help to bind it all together and fix it and smooth it and blend it, all that sort of stuff with it. It is super radiant, it is super, super clean. On to my final thoughts. Safe, legal, compliant. The technical perfumery in this is excellent. This smells like really, really good perfumery. Super, super professional. The price is very, very good. And I love it. I kind of think for what it is, it smells like a gentleman's fragrance. I wouldn't improve upon it. So I want to talk a little bit about the occasion and about this sort of, all that sort of stuff. The occasion I'd wear this for, I think this is a great signature scent if you love iris. It's buttery and smooth and very non-offensive. It's a very non-offensive scent. This would be lovely applied to the neck, the arms, and used as a date fragrance. I think this is lovely. It smells, it's got a sensual quality to it. I very much like it. So I'm going to be, in the final marks, I'm going to be a little nitpickety kind of with it. It smells suitable for 80% of the people. But for me, I don't know if it had two types of iris. I'm sure you can leave your comments below as to if it has two types of iris. I get my iris from a company that buys from France, all the naturals from France, all the rest of it. So I consider there's different types of iris. Obviously, they're talking about the most expensive type of iris. That's the concrete. And that looks like colorless. It's a colorless liquid. And the more you go down through the butters, the more sort of solid it gets and the more yellow it gets as well. So the more purified it is, the more colourless it is, and that's crazy expensive. I can't remember offhand, but it was crazy. I kind of love it, but to me, it's lacking something. And I think that's the 20%. So I think this is going to be suitable for 80%, but that 20% is it's missing something. Either it could be more musk heavy and more sort of elevation. So if it was more musk heavy and if it had elevation, muscone, galaxolide, ethylene brassylate, all that sort of stuff, if that was kind of within this, if it had a great musk accord, more of a central musk accord, and if it had ambers and other raw materials to aid in the elevation, nolimbinol, jarvinol, cashmine, all of that sort of stuff, and if it was like that crazy robust thing, I'd be marking it a 10 because I do love it. But that's 20%. 20% of us love things that can understand. Our perfume brain is sort of more advanced, and we really can understand the difference between different types of perfume. So I think for 80% of people, this is beautiful and going to love it, spray it on and get on with the day. As I said, this is a great signature fragrance. This is a great date fragrance. Iris is very sensual. There's a great sensuality to it. I'm a little bit unsure about all the marketing, but it is dying down now on me. And I know I've got skin that's not particularly the best for sort of perfume. That's why my perfume is so strong that I develop, because I test it on myself. And if I get radiance on it, and if I get longevity, that's what I sell. But that kind of means it's super strong and super robust and all the rest of it for everyone out there who doesn't have tattooed skin. But I think for 20% of the fragrance community, this, I don't know whether it's got that X factor in, but I think it's beautiful. I think this is very, very easy to wear. It's not offensive. It smells classic. It smells gorgeous. I'll mark it a 9 out of 10. The price is amazing. The construction of it's amazing, but it's missing something. And that's my opinion, and that's me being super nitpickety. For me, if I was going to do something with this, I'd put some ambery raw materials in it. It kind of needs a bit more animal notes in it. Just some few would give it that bit more sexuality. But this is great for 80% of the population. If you're looking for a starting iris scent, this is great. If you love the Dior Homme Intense, I think Dior Homme Intense I preferred, you're going to love this. And this is sort of in the same ballpark. I think it's very nice. But it is dying off on me. But as I said, my skin is kind of not the best for most fragrances out there. I kind of love it, and I think 9's a really good mark, and it's the price and kind of all that stuff. So love that review. Thumbs up and subscribe for more fascinating, interesting content. Lots of moving hands, lots of fragrance views. Hope you're staying safe and well. See you soon.